9 years ago in 2014, Xiaomi entered the Indian market. They launched a couple of smartphones, but this one was the most interesting, Redmi Note 4G. Yes, I still have it. It's not really in working condition, but I'm glad that I still have this smartphone because Redmi Note 4G changed a lot of things in the Indian smartphone market. Back then 4G devices were expensive and 4G was not really accessible to a lot of people. But Xiaomi changed that with the Redmi Note 4G. Because this smartphone was affordable, a lot of people got access to 4G. And we all know what happened after that. Jio came in, the 4G wave came in over here in India and everyone was using 4G. Now this time around in 2023, Xiaomi is launching this smartphone, the Redmi 12 5G, and they strongly believe that this smartphone is going to give a lot of people access to 5G. Well, is that really true? Let's find out. First up, we'll start with the unboxing experience. This time around we have a fancy box. This is what is called a reviewer's box. Once we open it up, inside you will get the normal retail packaging. Let's quickly open up this retail packaging. Now first up, inside we get a sleeve which contains a case. Now I like this case because it has a frosted back. Feels good. Apart from that, we have some paperwork which is boring. And wait, I almost forgot the SIM card ejector tool. After that, we have a 22.5 watt charger inside the box, but the smartphone only supports 18 watt charging. The last but not the least is the USB Type-C cable. So those were the box contents. Let's get back to the smartphone. I've got this pastel blue color which looks absolutely stunning in my opinion. There are three colors, black, blue and moonlight. I would definitely pick the black one and my second choice will be this blue one. What is your preference? Let me know about that in the comment section down below. Now I have been using the Redmi 12 5G for the past week or so and have gathered all my thoughts about this smartphone and let's talk about them. The first thing is design and build quality. Normally in the budget segment, brands either focus on the design or the specifications. It's a rare case where a brand will focus on both of these things, and that rare case is the Redmi 12 5G. Design wise, Redmi 12 5G is stunning. Someone on Twitter said that it's like a combination of Samsung and Apple, and now I cannot unsee it. It's absolutely true. It's like a combination of Samsung S series and Apple's iPhone. Now Redmi has taken care of the build quality as well. You get glass on the front and back with a plastic frame. Yes, you do get glass on the back panel, which is kind of a rarity these days, especially in this budget segment. Now the glass is Corning Gorilla Glass, but they are not specifying the version. This is also a big smartphone. It comes with a 6.79-inch display. Definitely give vibes of big smartphones like iPhone 14 Pro Max. So it's not a small phone by any means. Now while we're on the subject of display, here's where people are going to be split. Redmi 12 5G comes with a 6.79 inches Full HD Plus 90Hz LCD display. Yep, it's not an AMOLED display, it is an LCD panel, and that's why I feel people are going to be split. There are people who just love AMOLED, won't take an LCD, and there are people who are okay with an LCD. So which category do you belong to? Let me know about that in the comment section down below. Personally, I would prefer a 60Hz AMOLED display over a 90Hz LCD. But nevertheless, the display panel quality on Redmi 12 5G is really good. You get really good colors, the viewing angles are good, it gets bright enough as well, so outdoor visibility is not a problem. Content consumption is an enjoyable task on this smartphone. So movies on Netflix, videos on YouTube or Instagram Reels, everything looks fine, and as I said, this is a big display, so a lot of people are going to enjoy that. Bigger the better. That's what she said. It's also an adaptive sync display, which means that the refresh rate will automatically change depending on what you're doing on the screen. If it's idle, the refresh rate will drop, but if you're scrolling and swiping, the refresh rate will go back up. It can go up to 90Hz and the refresh rate has been amazing. Everything works very smooth. Now talking about smooth, we've come to the main point with this smartphone, that is performance. Redmi has chosen a very good processor for this smartphone, Snapdragon 4 Gen 2. I'm expecting this smartphone to come under 15,000 rupees, and for that, this processor is just excellent. Everything works super smooth. I've not noticed any major hiccups whatsoever, and in my testing period, the performance has been nothing short of amazing. Opening apps, switching between them, clicking some photos, watching Netflix, everything works smoothly. And it's also a 5G enabled processor, so you can use 5G with this smartphone, and that's the main talking point about Redmi 12 5G. In this price range, brands generally don't care about the processor that much, but Redmi is doing something different here. They've given a very solid processor with great performance and 5G. Now here is a quick 5G speed test with the Redmi 12 5G. So in terms of performance, this smartphone definitely gets a thumbs up. What about the software though? You get MIUI 14 out of the box based on Android 13, and you get some pre-installed bloatware as well. You get around 10 to 15 pre-installed applications that you can uninstall. But yeah, there is bloatware out of the box. But luckily, I have not seen any ads or vulgar recommendations in the software. And apart from that, the software experience has been amazing. I've not noticed any lags or bugs. The software optimization has been good on the Redmi 12 5G. As far as the security patch goes, you get the June security patch out of the box. This gets me to the camera. On the rear side, you get one camera, the other one is a useless 2 megapixel one. The rear camera does capture good images for the price of this smartphone. Good colors, decent dynamic range and detailed photos. I would say it will get the job done for clicking photos and videos. Don't expect it to be a camera champ or something like that. I feel that the camera is just okay for the price of this smartphone. I clicked a lot of photos in different lighting conditions and my observations are the same. It's a good camera but not great. Yep, that's the line I'm going with. It's a good camera but not great. Same thing goes for the selfie camera. It will get the job done for selfies and online video calls. Selfie camera is not bad. It is a good selfie camera for the price of this smartphone. So yeah, that's where the cameras are at. What about battery life and charging? The battery life has been really good in my testing period. You can easily use it for a day with some juice left towards the end of the day. Like I would normally end the day with about 30% battery life, and in my opinion that is good battery life. So no complaint with the battery life whatsoever. But you get only 18-watt charging, which is slow according to 2023 standards. I know I cannot expect much at this price point, but yeah, the charging is slow. This gets me to other things. Redmi 12 5G comes with a headphone jack. Yes, that is awesome. It also comes with the awesome and convenient IR blaster. Basically, you can use this smartphone as a remote control for your appliances, TVs, ACs, projectors and other things. Speaker quality is good for the price of this smartphone. It's a single speaker, doesn't get that loud but does not distort as well. So that is good that the sound does not distort. You also get a fingerprint sensor which is on the power button. It is fast, accurate and I have no issues with the fingerprint sensor whatsoever. In fact, I am glad that they did not skip on the fingerprint sensor. Now, let's talk about the main thing. Can this smartphone bring the 5G revolution? Honestly, I think it can, but it heavily depends upon the 5G use cases. What are people going to use 5G for? That is the main question here. But as far as this smartphone goes, I feel that Xiaomi has put together a very good package and a lot of people will be able to access 5G with a good smartphone because of the Redmi 12 5G. That thing is guaranteed. The one great thing over here is that this smartphone will start with 128 GB of internal storage. That is awesome. Now, while I'm shooting this video, I don't know about the price of this smartphone, but I will make sure to update that in the description box below. So definitely keep an eye out for that. So yeah, this is the Redmi 12 5G. Do let me know what do you feel of this phone in the comment section down below. If you like this content, go and hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It would mean the world to me. My name is Harsh Punjabi and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.